Okay, we've created this video to show you how to use a new viral referral script, or you might want to call it a viral inviter script, if you will. You'll notice that I'm getting ready to log into my cPanel here for the demonstration. I'm going to scroll down and choose the MySQL databases because that's the first thing we need to do. I am going to create a new database. In this case, since it's a demonstration, we'll just call it database. I'll go back on that. Always make sure that you save your information. So I'm going to highlight the name. Paste that in there. Then I'm going to create a user and call it admin because it's the administrative user with the password. Only I'm going to use a 0 just to be really fancy. Not a problem. Again, this is just a demonstration, so we will obviously delete this when we're done. Not a problem. And I'm going to save that information as well. You'll notice I've already got the password in there, so we'll go back. The next thing we need to do is go over and upload the SQL file using phpMyAdmin, just next to the MySQL database area. And the file we're looking at is this one right here. It may be changed depending on where you're getting the files from, but it will end in .sql. So we're going to need database, so we click on that, import, choose file, click on the one that ends in the .sql, click open, and then in the lower right area, click go. Now if you need to stop the video right here, go back through those steps, it's cool. All we've done is create 2 tables in the database. One checks to see how many hits came in, and one checks to make sure that the referring IPs are unique and that they're not coming from the person that's trying to send it out. And I'll show you how that works in just a moment, where I'll actually go and try and send the link to myself or use the link in a different browser. What I'll do is I'll open up Firefox. You see my last demonstration was done right here. I'll open it up in Firefox and we'll go from there. So now that we're done with that, we can close this. We can log out of cPanel. Next, you need to open your files and make sure, you see I've got them already opened here. There are 4 files here. The connection class, the db-config, the index, and the ipconfig file. Now, to edit this, you just open them. Let's go through these one at a time. You will not need to edit the connection.class.php file, so we can close that. Your database configuration file, however, you're going to need, the first area right here is the name of your host. In almost all cases, the name is going to be localhost. Next is your user, and in this case, for this demonstration, we're calling it admin. Then the password for the database. And then for this one, we called this database. Make sure to save that. You can close that file. Your index file, this is the file that you're going to copy, 100%. Copy and paste into the page that you want people to refer to. Really simple. Any HTML document, you just paste this right in. What I've done, and again, depending on who you get the script from, is I've created a little table to go around. Just like you see over here on the last demonstration, it's centered. It's about 400 pixels to go around. So that way it's a little easier to work with. I can obviously easily edit the text and anything I need for the message that you're giving right here. Current hits, current rewards. Really simple to set up. Don't go messing with the PHP too much though. That's my recommendation. Finally, we come to the ipconfig file. Each one of these arrays is unique. And again, I've got the word Google here. I mean, you could just as easily, refer them to something else, just as examples here. So if someone shared this with one person, they would go to google.com. This could be your download link. This could be anything you want it to be. A private special training, a special report, white paper, backdoor access to a program that no one can buy. Anything you want. And you can set the number of hits required for each one. You could set it up so that it's just one unique reward, or you could have 100 of them. It wouldn't matter. The only thing you want to make sure is that you've got them in quotes like this, and you've got the last one not having a comma. No comma after the last one. Once you have that set up, click Save. Close your editor. Now we're ready to get started. We're going to upload the files, and I'm going to rename this. In fact, I'll show you how to do it from scratch. I'll delete this. All right. I'm going to create a file. We're going to call this, I don't know, special offer. Click OK. Always make sure the permissions on your file are 755. Some hosts will require 777. I've been told, for example, that HostGator will occasionally do that. Now, if you have a little arrow here, you can just highlight these files and click the arrow. With FileZilla, all you got to do is highlight them all, left click once, move your mouse over, and drop them. And they're there. This one you won't need, so we can actually delete that as well. That's already created in the databases. All right, now let's go over here to Special Offer. And you'll notice that it comes up right here. Really simple to use. All the person has to do, and you could make this a little wider if you want. All they have to do is copy this piece right here. This is the referring URL. You notice it has 0 hits currently. I could make it so there's just one. It tells the user it's not achieved yet. Typically when I set things like this up, I'll tell them 3 people must be referred, 4 people. Make it something reasonable. People don't want to sit around and wait like this here. It's just a demonstration, but most people don't want to wait around for 50 hits. Unless you know someone that's a really good marketer, your average person is going to refer 2, 3, maybe 4 people. But here's the cool part, and this is really awesome. Even if they try to cheat the system, you'll notice it still says 0 hits. They can't cheat the system. It already knows their IP. In fact, this is the same URL as this one down here. It knows who you are. Now, when someone else clicks on that link, it comes back, it'll say 1 hit. And if you have a 1-hit special offer, it'll say achieved. Really simple. And again, the text at the bottom is editable. I know you're going to like this. It's super simple. Remember, all you have to do is copy the file inside the index. Once you've set this up, copy all that, put it into your HTML file at the bottom, and tell people about the referral script at the bottom and the special bonus that you're going to give them. If you need any more help, send us an email. We'd love to hear from you. Talk to you soon.